Lord, I come before you today with a heavy heart, aching because my son feels so far away from me. It's like a cord that once tied us together has frayed, leaving me staring at the phone, waiting for a call that never comes. I raised him with love, wiping his tears, teaching him your ways, and yet now it feels like he doesn't even see me. The silence stings, and my mind spins with worry. Did I fail him somehow, or has life just pulled him too far? I lay this burden at your feet, trusting you see every tear I've cried in secret. You know the sleepless nights when I wonder where his heart has gone. I'm asking you to step into this space between us, to soften what's hardened. Speak to me now, as a mother who feels lost in this pain. I think of how you watched your own son walk this earth, knowing he'd face trials you couldn't shield him from. There's a comfort in knowing you understand this ache, this longing for connection that feels out of reach. My son's voice used to fill this home with laughter, and now it's just echoes of what was. I wrestle with the fear that he's forgotten me, that I'm no longer part of his world. But you remind me that love doesn't vanish. It shifts, it waits, it endures. I'm clinging to that truth, even when my anxious thoughts try to drown it out. Help me trust that you're weaving something I can't yet see. Hold me steady when I feel like I'm falling apart. Sometimes I replay every moment, wondering where I could have done more. More prayers, more talks, more time. The weight of those questions presses down, and I feel my breath catch, anxiety creeping in like a thief. But you whisper that I'm not defined by his distance, that my worth isn't tied to his choices. I gave him roots, Lord, and you gave him wings. I see that now. Still, it's hard to watch him soar when it means he's flying away from me. I need your strength to let go of what I can't control. Show me how to love him through this quiet season. Fill me with peace that doesn't depend on his next call. There's a storm in my soul when I think of how he used to run to me, needing me for everything. Now, it's like I'm shouting across a canyon, and my voice just bounces back unheard. I wonder if he's hurting too, if something's keeping him from reaching out. You know his heart, every corner of it, even the parts he hides from me. I ask you to guard him where I can't, to guide him back to a place of love and trust. My hands tremble as I lift this to you, but I know you catch every shaky prayer. Steady my spirit, Lord, and keep my hope alive. You're the bridge I'm asking to span this gap. I picture him out there, busy with his life, and I want to believe he still carries a piece of me with him. Like a seed planted long ago, maybe it's just waiting for the right season to grow. I'm asking you to water that seed, to stir his heart with memories of our bond. The Bible says love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and I'm holding on to that. This distance feels like a test, but I know you turn tests into testimonies. Help me stand firm, even when my mind races with what-ifs. I surrender my need to fix this right now. You're working in ways I can't see, and I trust your timing. Lord, I think of Hagar, alone in the desert, crying out for her son Ishmael's life. You saw her there, in her despair, and you didn't leave her stranded. I feel a little like her now, pleading for you to see my son, to meet him where he stands. My heart beats with a mother's love that won't let go, even when he doesn't call. I'm asking you to chase him down with your grace, to remind him he's never too far from home. The anxiety that grips me loosens when I remember you're near us both. I don't have the answers, but you do. Carry me through this longing with your promises. I confess there are days I let bitterness creep in, wondering why he doesn't reach for me like I reach for him. It's a battle to keep my thoughts from spiraling, to not let hurt turn into resentment. You tell me to cast my cares on you because you care for me, and I'm doing that now. I release every sharp edge of this pain into your hands. Replace it with a love that's patient, like yours is for me. I know my son's journey isn't mine to dictate, but it's hard to feel so powerless. Give me the courage to wait without losing faith. You've never stopped pursuing me, and I believe you won't stop pursuing him. Sometimes I feel alone in this, like no one else understands the quiet ache of a mother's heart. But you see every woman praying this same prayer, and you gather us together in your presence. I imagine my son's face, and I speak blessings over him. Peace, joy, a heart turned toward you. Even if he doesn't call, I'll keep lifting him up, because love doesn't quit. You've placed eternity in our hearts, a tie that time and distance can't break. I'm asking you to heal whatever's keeping him silent. Let my trust in you drown out the noise of worry. I'm holding fast to your unfailing love. There are nights I lie awake, replaying his childhood, wishing I could go back and hold him close again. The memories are sweet, but they sting when I realize how far apart we've grown. Yet you remind me that every season has a purpose, even this one I don't understand. I'm asking you to use this pain to shape me, to teach me how to love without clinging. My son may not see my tears, but you do, and that's enough. I lean into your comfort, like a rock that never shifts beneath me. Keep my eyes on you when they want to wander to my phone. You're my refuge in this storm of waiting. I think of how you knit him together in my womb, how every detail of his life rests in your hands. That truth cuts through the fog of my anxiety, reminding me he's yours before he's mine. I surrender my need for his attention, trusting you're holding him even now. I ask you to whisper to him in the quiet moments, to draw him back to what matters. My heart aches, but it's not without hope. You've promised never to leave us. I'm standing on that, even when the silence feels deafening. Fill me with your calm that passes understanding. Let my prayers rise like incense, reaching him wherever he is. Lord, I lift my voice for every mother who feels this same ache, who waits for a sign their child still cares. You know the weight we carry, the way anxiety wraps around our thoughts like vines. I ask you to break those vines, to set us free with your truth. My son's distance doesn't mean I've lost him. It means you're working in ways I can't trace. I trust you to mend what's frayed between us, in your perfect time. I'm not alone in this, because you're right here, holding me up. Let me rest in your care, knowing you see us both. You're the God who restores, and I'm believing that today. I think of how you've carried me through my own wandering seasons, never giving up on me. That gives me hope for him, that your love reaches further than mine ever could. I picture him finding his way back, not just to me, but to you. I speak your peace over his mind, his heart, wherever he's walking right now. This waiting hurts, but it's not wasted. You're shaping something beautiful. I release the fear that he's gone for good, replacing it with faith in your plans. My hands are open, Lord, ready to receive what you're doing. You're bigger than this silence, and I'm resting in that. For those watching, if this prayer touches your heart, there's more to help you through this. In the pinned comment, you'll find an ebook, Don't Think, Trust and Surrender, with words to guide your faith against anxiety. It's not a replacement for professional care, but a tool to lean on. God, I know how heavy these days can feel, waiting for a connection that slipped away. But you, Lord, are near, and that's where I find my strength. I'm asking you to move in my son's life, to stir something deep within him. Let this pain become a story of your goodness. I trust you with every step of this journey. I imagine a day when his voice fills my ears again, when the distance fades like morning mist. Until then, I'm anchoring myself in you, the one who never drifts away. My heart beats with prayers I can't stop praying, because that's what mothers do. You hear them all, every whisper, every cry, and you hold them close. I ask you to guard my mind from the lies that say I'm forgotten. Replace them with your voice, steady and sure, guiding me forward. I'm not carrying this alone. You're right beside me. You're the keeper of my hope, and I'm clinging to you now. There's power in your name, power to heal what's broken, to mend what's torn. I speak that over my son, over every part of him I can't reach. I think of how you brought the prodigal son home, not with force, but with love that waited. I'm asking for that same grace here, for a turning of his heart. My anxiety wants to steal this moment, but you're stronger than that. I lay every restless thought before you, letting your peace wash over me like a river. I'm choosing to believe you're moving, even in the quiet. You're my rock, my steady place in this unsteady season. Lord, I see my son through your eyes, a soul you love beyond measure, even when he's far from me. That shifts something in me, loosening the grip of worry that tries to hold me down. I ask you to surround him with people who'll point him back to you, back to love. My hands can't pull him close, but yours can, and I trust that. I'm letting go of the need to understand why this is happening. Instead, I'm leaning into your promise that all things work together for good. Fill me with patience, with faith that doesn't waver. You're writing a story here, and I'm part of it. I think of how you've never left my side, even when I didn't feel you there. That's the hope I hold for my son, that you're with him, even when I can't be. I ask you to break through whatever's keeping him distant, to soften his heart with your touch. My mind wants to race ahead, imagining the worst, but I pull it back to you. You're the one who calms the storms, inside me and out there in his world. I'm standing in that calm now, trusting you to lead us both. Let my love for him shine, even across this space. You're the God who sees, and that's enough for me. Sometimes I feel like I'm shouting into the wind, but you catch every word I pray. I picture my son pausing, feeling a nudge he can't explain. Your spirit at work. I ask you to lift the burdens he might be carrying, the ones I don't even know about. My heart aches, but it's tempered by your presence, a balm that soothes the raw edges. I surrender my need to hear his voice today, trusting you're speaking to him in ways I can't. You've promised to never forsake us, and I'm resting in that. Keep my spirit strong, Lord, as I wait on you. You're my anchor in this sea of longing. I lift my eyes to you, knowing you hold time itself in your hands, every moment, every season. My son's silence doesn't mean your silence, and that's where I find my peace. I ask you to build a bridge where I see only walls, to bring us back to each other in your way. The anxiety that creeps in loses its power when I remember who you are. I'm not just a mother waiting. I'm a daughter trusting your heart. Let this pain draw me closer to you, refining me as I go. I speak your blessing over him, over us, believing in your restoration. You're the one who makes all things new. Lord, I thank you for every mother listening, for every heart that knows this longing too. I ask you to wrap them in your arms, to quiet their fears with your love. My son may not call, but you're calling me to trust, to hope, to stand firm. I release this weight into your care, knowing you're working beyond what I can see. Let this prayer ripple out, touching every woman who needs it. I'm believing you'll bring beauty from this distance, healing what's strained. Speak to my son's heart, wherever he is, and draw him close. If this blessed you, please like and share it with someone needing peace.